Hello, basketball fan. You've got it. On 2K Sports as we get set to bring you. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Levine. Misses off the left iron.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Over Williams. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Driving to the basket, and Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie.
The thing about Drummond's defense overall, too big to back down and has the range to challenge shots.
Here's Levine, and rejected. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Williams. The three, Dinwiddie. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. And there's a pick. Back to Simmons. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons has got 6.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. First free throw is good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Ball finds DeRozan. Stop the drought. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls basketball.
Nets on D. Williams a screen on Bridges. And again, Chicago no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Levine. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Offensive board. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Bridges against ball. And there's the screen. Bridges passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Here's Simmons. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons has got 14 points.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Back to Bridges from the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Drummond. Here's Levine. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot there. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the floor for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Williams.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Outside, Finney Smith. Inside, Claxton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Left side, Levine. Pass to Williams. They need this. Rebounded by the Nets.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
DeRozan finds Williams. Elbow shot. The kick out to Ball. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Back to DeRozan. Ball outside. On the wing, DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
For 3, Dinwiddie. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Fires from deep. Ooh, quick transition play by LaVine.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Dinwiddie against DeRozan. Oh, Drummond with a block.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Ball outside. There's 1:40 left in the second. Williams finds DeRozan. Williams with the screen. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Ball passes to LaVine. Back to Ball. Pass to LaVine. Rebound Brooklyn. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. The shake. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Finney Smith. Brooklyn calls timeout. When it comes to LaVine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
So the Nets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Vucevic, the pass to Craig. Now here's Caruso. Back to Craig. And here is Vucevic. Carter with it, covered by Smith. For 3. Carter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Carter finds Craig. And again, Chicago, no good. Bridges against White. Bridges passes to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Launches a three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Torrey Craig, Kobe White out there with Javon Carter. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's O'Neal. Oh, great D that time from Craig. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Vucevic finds Craig. Here's Carter, just 5 on the clock. White for 3, on target from range.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Smith passes to Claxton. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Carter from outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Vucevic. Wing shot on the way. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Johnson with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Back to Caruso. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Claxton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And again, no good by. Chicago.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Smith into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Smith's got 6 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Back to O'Neal. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. White for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. Nice shot from the wing.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Craig finds Caruso. White against Bridges. White, the pass to Caruso. Now here's Carter. Looking to end the run. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal misses. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Carter on the wing. Back to Vucevic. Pass to White. To the right side. Vucevic with it. Guarded by Smith. White can't hit. Now Bridges. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Nets running away with it. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Nets, Royce O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Dennis Smith. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
On defense, the Nets. Williams finds Levine with the fadeaway. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Johnson against DeRozan. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
A big group substitution here from Brooklyn. Simmons has checked in for O'Neal. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Dinwiddie in for Smith. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Here's Claxton. Pass to Bridges. And here's Simmons. Driving in.
Attack,
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Levine passes to Drummond. Now here's Ball. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And that one's good.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Nets.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Levine with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Levine, throw it down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach Levine. Poetry in air.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Dinwiddie. No good. In and out off the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
DeRozan with the bucket.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Screen by Claxton. Right side, Finney-Smith. The three ball. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. DeRozan finds some space. And again, it's Chicago.
DeRozan so used to creating off the dribble. That time just able to catch and shoot.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Stolen by Drummond. All by himself. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan against Dinwiddie. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Back to Ball. Wide open. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ben Simmons.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Levine against Bridges. Goes up on the wing. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Puts up a deep three. Bridges misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Williams finds Levine. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Bay. Young against Ball. Young passes to Bay. Back to Young. Driving in. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's the Hawks ball. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Levine kicks to Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Ball. The Bulls with another miss.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Young pass to Bay. Now Young. Excellent D there from Ball. Kicks it to Levine. Shoots over Capella. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
On its way from Young for 2. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Drummond finds DeRozan. There's the triple. And the Bulls get it back. Kick out to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Murray. On the wing, Williams. Outside DeRozan. Over Hunter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
No coverage that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 7.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
Yeah, you never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
Young pass to Bay. He dishes it to Capella. Ball against Young. Back to Capella. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine dishes the ball. Kick out to Levine. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. To halt the run. Outside DeRozan. The 3-ball. They get it back. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's Ball with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
And there's the pass to Capella. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
6 to shoot to the left side wing. Back to Murray. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Levine kicks to Williams. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine passes the ball. Williams a screen on Young. Ball from long range. Levine finds DeRozan. Lets it fly. Fires high post. The shot's good.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Hawks lead by 2. From the United. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Atlanta. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Murray passes it to Hunter. Murray for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Williams passes to DeRozan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And after taking the hit, DeRozan does a great job maintaining his balance and able to finish that one.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young's shot is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Here's Murray, and it's good from the elbow. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
Levine finds Drummond. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Ball. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Up top, DeRozan, defended by Griffin. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Can they get it? Drummond passes to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Levine's got his second bucket. Atlanta leading by 9. Bogdanovich looking around. Griffin with it. Now defended by Levine. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. Okongwu dishes to Griffin. The 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Levine. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you look at Bogdanovic, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovic is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively. Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Rebounded by the Hawks. Into the lane. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Vucevic finds Caruso. Kick out to LaVine. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And Okongwu slams it in.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovic, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
Vucevic, a screen on Bogdanovic. Will it go? And it's Vucevic missing. Caruso against Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Atlanta leading by 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Dosunmu. Torrey Craig is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pushing it up for the finish. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovic showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Bufkin. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Young kicks to Bay. Atlanta again missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LaVine can't hit. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Murray. Back to Young for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He is so silky smooth. DeRozan, a stone-face assassin.
Bay passes to Murray. Back to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He kicks it to Murray. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bay gets the bucket.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
The drive-by ball. Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Sinks the triple.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Young kicks to Bay. In the corner, Murray with it. Bay with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Murray. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 18. Outside LaVine. Back to Ball. Outside LaVine. And he goes right over Sadiq Bey and slams it down.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Young with no one around. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And LaVine throws it down.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. LaVine, yes, sir.
Young's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. LaVine, good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Out to the wing. Capella finds Young. And there's the drive. The pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Ball. Another miss by Young. Bulls trail by 13. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. No good with the triple. Murray looking around. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Okongwu. Griffin out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Outside, Ball. Knocked away. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Pass the ball. DeRozan on the wing, defended by Griffin. Chicago again turning it over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Atlanta leading by 13. Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Johnson. Here's Buffkin. And DeRozan sends it back.
And defensively, that's the kind of energy you want to see from DeRozan as he comes away with that denial.
Williams attacking. Kicks to DeRozan. Good. The nice assist for Williams. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Kicks it out to Johnson for the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside, Ball. This is to Williams. Now the pass to Caruso. Ball with a wide-open look. And he recovers it. Beyond the arc. Okongwu grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Griffin finds Bogdanovic. From deep three-point land. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from DeRozan.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side, Griffin. Outside, Bogdanovic. Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Ball. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 12. Launches it. It's good from long range. LaVine's got 12 points here in the second half.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes LaVine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
So the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray right side. The kick out to Young. Goes back up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. LaVine with it. Guarded by Murray. From past the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young passes to Capella. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we all know what an incredible athlete LaVine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
46 seconds left in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Capella. He kicks it to Murray. The dish to Young. Shoots over Ball. Young, no good. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's LaVine. And another miss by Chicago. Now, here is Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Outside for Murray. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Barry.
right, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here. Grant with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now Atlanta starting five. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Murray.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
And the second free throw is good. Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision. And what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength. Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Over to the wing. Outside Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bridges misses. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside for Bay. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Capella, screen on Bridges. Pass to Bay. Left side, Young. 6 on the shot clock. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges passes to Claxton. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Over to the left wing. Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Capella. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Bridges misses. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off the court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Now here's Young. No made baskets yet. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. And he gets it to go.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Pass to Capella. Bay outside. Now here's Young. There's the drive. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Screen by Capella. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Young looking for an opening. No good from the wing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Bufkin to the inside. Here's Okongwu. Another shot. Pass to Bufkin. Bogdanovich on the wing. And here's Okongwu. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Bridges. Claxton with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now here's Bridges. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Okongwu against Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is, sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. Rejected by Okongwu. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Timeout called. The Hawks.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Bridges. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
They set a pick. Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Good D by Bay. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Outside for Bay. Walker against Murray. Back to Bay. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. The fader. Capella can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now here's Young. Here's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Simmons. Walker against Young. Walker, the open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And the foul on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many previous players under this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Walker. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Walker with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
And the first half now in the books. Nets out in front, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. And it's Capella in at center. Smith passes Johnson. Pure from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 9.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Smith into the lane. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Number 13.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Simmons. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Bay. And the layup is good off the glass. Bay's got 5 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
There's the double with Bogdanovich. Here's Smith. Here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Here's Murray. Count that bucket.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Smith inside. He's covered by Bay. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Bay with a screen on Smith. Oh, sweet move. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Here's Johnson. Screen by Claxton. It's Johnson with a drive. 5 on the clock. Smith with it. Checked by Murray. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Murray. After the basket by Brooklyn. Bay with a screen on Bridges. Here's Bogdanovich. Got it.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Atlanta with a rebound.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. Just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Murray passes to Bogdanovic. Capella with it. That shot off. Some solid defense from Claxton. Outside Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in game, and if you make a 15-foot jump shot, now you're a real threat.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's Bufkin. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Bufkin. And here's Bogdanovic. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Bogdanovic. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dennis Smith out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in at small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Johnson a screen on Smith to the middle. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The shot by Johnson, no good. So it's Atlanta now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Bridges finds Simmons. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks shooting a solid 47%. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Smith. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you. And he drops it first. That one misses. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Picked it out of midair. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches it. Stolen by Young. Here we go. Murray finds some space. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Getting to one of his sweet spots on the floor, Murray drops it in.
To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Puts the move on. And the nice layup by Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie against Young. Inside. Here's Simmons. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Capella screen on Bridges. Young. From deep three-point range. And Young pulls it down. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Trailing by 17. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. Bay with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Murray. No good. A bit long that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Ben Simmons.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Fires top of the key. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Hunter to the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams, and it's Ball in at the point. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Williams sends a screen for Ball. On the wing, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Simmons on the wing. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Back to Finney-Smith. Down low. Simmons can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ball kicks to Williams. Here's Levine. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
In the corner, it's Levine. Bridges with the steal. Dinwiddie with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Williams finds Ball. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Drummond passes to Levine. Tries again. And again, no good by Chicago.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball dishes to Levine. Shot from the wing. Ball against Bridges. Levine wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. DeRozan. Ball up top. Dinwiddie covering. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to DeRozan. The tray. The kick out to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And at last they get one to fall.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans, it just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Snatched up. Ball kicks to Levine. Nice shot from the wing. Levine's got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Shoots over DeRozan. And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's Bridges. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Williams dishes to DeRozan. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
lets it go with a 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
And Simmons slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here is Ball. And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, is share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got 5 now.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
For a power forward, you've got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting, especially.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. First free throw is good. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the former net, Vince Carter, here tonight in the Brooklyn Crown.
And he's just always so calm and collected. Even with the Nets trailing, you'd never know it from his demeanor.
For 3, LaVine drains the three-pointer. LaVine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Here's Claxton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kick out to LaVine. And the Bulls another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Smith with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Levine against Bridges, and Drummond kicks to Williams. Drummond a screen. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Smith. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Simmons passes to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. A shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
Ooh, what a move. DeMar turning back the clock.
Outside, Simmons. They set the screen. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Levine. To the paint. Simmons. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls leading by 6. A wide open look here for Caruso. Craig kicks to Caruso. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. Good on the triple. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Vucevic finds Craig. Back to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Caruso looking for an opening. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Simmons. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
To the middle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
A loaded 6'10" Ben Simmons moves around like a guard. And let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
That one misses for Simmons. Here's Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls out front, up by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for Chicago right now, Torrey Craig is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the point. And White kicks to Vucevic. Going inside. Now Caruso. Back to Craig. And finished off by Craig.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. The Bulls with another miss. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie for 3. Here's Claxton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Bridges against White. Now here's Dosunmu. Guarded closely. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. With his first shot attempt. Yep, that one goes in there. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Dinwiddie right side. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Back to Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Bridges with it, now guarded by Vucevic.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball kicks to Vucevic. White wide open. He fired. Misses the 3. Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just nobody stopping Bridges from finishing the break. He's just too much.
The pass to Caruso. Dinwiddie against Ball. Vucevic the pass to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Finney-Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
To the paint, here's Finney-Smith, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Drops in the layup for two. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Levine subbed in for Kobe White.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Levine dishes to Drummond. Back to Levine. Ball against Dinwiddie. For 3, Levine. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 2. A three-pointer off the mark. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Nets. What a quarter that saw them generate. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Offensive rebound, passes the ball. Back to Drummond on the wing, Williams. Levine with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Shoots over Ball. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Ball. DeRozan in the corner. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And DeRozan sends it back. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. On the wing, Levine. Finney-Smith defending. Outside, Williams. Ball from long range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Timeout called, the Nets. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
So for the Nets, Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lonnie Walker comes in for Johnson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 1. Bridges kicks to Smith. To the inside, Claxton. Puts up a deep 3. Back to Smith, and stolen by Drummond. Ball, the pass to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Smith against Levine. Smith dishes to Simmons. They could use a bucket. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Simmons kicks to Smith. Back to Simmons. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Miguel is built for pressure moments like this.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Walker finds Simmons. Smith outside. Fires from the wing. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by Levine.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Pass to Claxton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And they're moving it up. Here's Walker. Simmons trying to get open. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out. It's the Nets now. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith with it. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And DeRozan sends it back.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
Now the Bulls with it. Outside, Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Launches a 3. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fires the 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by. taking on the Hawks. For Chicago, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Hawks, Bulls. Tip-off in just a moment. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Levine, DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Goal changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. And here is Ball. Outside, Levine. Over Murray. Levine kicks to Williams. Ball against Young. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. Drummond with a screen on Young. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young pass to Bay. Ball against Young. Rebound by the Bulls.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And the jumper is on the mark.
Mr. DeRozan. And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Here's Young. Here he goes. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time.
Zach Levine.
That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Young pass to Capella. Now Bay.
Timeout,
and now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
You know what time it is. It's time to go. Get loud. Check your phone for Crew some love. One more time.
4 on the shot clock. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. Murray against Levine. The second chance effort. He gets that one.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Ball dishes to Levine. The high post shot, and he drops that one in.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Young with no one around. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. And DeRozan throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Hunter kicks to Young. Bay with the screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Murray, the pass to Bay. Dishes it to Capella. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Murray against Levine. Over to the left wing. Here's Murray. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Now here's Ball. Still yet to score. And Drummond kicks to Ball. Back to Drummond. Good work defensively by Capella.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bay. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Chicago leading. Levine deciding where to go with it. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Levine can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can still afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line. Murray going right at the defense.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so Murray nails both of them. Now Ball. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead, up 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Hawks leading. Outside for Murray. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams dishes to DeRozan. DeRozan on the wing. From outside the arc. And it's Williams. That time the assist from DeRozan. Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago. There's the pass to Bay. Hands it from downtown.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Ball against Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. It doesn't matter where you're from, grade, your background. You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the Hawks get a new group on the floor. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the feed to Okongwu. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now, here's Craig. Passes it to Caruso. He kicks to White. Shot clock at 5. Caruso finds Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for White. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Bufkin. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Okongwu. Railing by 2.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Kobe White. 2 shots.
He hits 1, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
Here's Bufkin. Bogdanovich wide open. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the side.
The previous play is under review.
Replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA replay center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Caruso with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Craig. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, White. And he drives in. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Torrey Craig. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Pass to Caruso. Caruso, a screen on Okongwu. Caruso finds Vucevic. Here's White, driving the lane. The shot off that time. A D by Bogdanovic. Here's Buffkin. Outside Bogdanovic. Craig pulls it in. Chicago leading. White the pass to Caruso. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there. Straight power. Here's Buffkin. And here's Bogdanovic for three. The shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Vucevic. Craig sets the screen for Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Driving inside. And Vucevic kicks to White. Lock at 6. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 4. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Here's White. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. White the pass to Dosunmu. Out to White. A wide open look here for Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
White the pass to Craig. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances. Trae's such a good shooter. You aren't going to shake Trae Young on little bumps like that.
Williams kicks to DeRozan. Outside ball. There's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young's shot is good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Williams attacking, and it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Capella sets a screen for Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Drummond passes to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Murray with it. Now defended by Levine. Back to Murray. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count it, good. Murray's got 8.
Murray's sort of deceptively powerful. Does a great job of finding angles, so touching him up is not going to stop that motion.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Here's Young. after the Bulls pick up 2. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Back to Drummond. Outside, Levine. He takes it in. And then Levine with the jam.
And when he wants to be, Levine can be as flashy as anybody in our league. He's got the ball skills to do it.
Young looking it over. Here's Capella. Good D by Drummond. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls out front. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 17-footer. Capella inside, working on Will.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Kick out to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Young against Ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Bay. Bay with a screen on Ball. Young passes to Bay. Takes the 3. Young, no good. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Williams with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Young against Ball. Young passes to Bay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray against DeRozan. Young outside. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got 21.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Back to Ball. Out to DeRozan. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Atlanta has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out left to the wing. Back to Murray. At the top of the key, Hunter. Over Levine. Hunter, no good. Chicago trailing here. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. Chicago is on 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Levine. Williams kicks to Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Out to DeRozan and stolen by Hunter. Left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Young. Bay with the screen for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It falls.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Drummond with a screen on Young. Ball from long range.
And Drummond, not the guy you think's going to come through in that situation, but he does.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And it's Murray penetrating. Hunter against Levine. Money!
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
Now, here is Young driving to the basket. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Bay. No good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line, ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
Young for 3. Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take us. And the last shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game. However, if it is ruled good, we'll be heading to overtime.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The officials are confirming the call. The basket does count. And we are heading for overtime. Boy, oh boy, Greg. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Williams can't hit. And has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and he'll foul them. Here's Young to the wing right side. Bay with a screen for Young. From the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ball's got it all tied up now for Chicago. Young drives in. Takes it inside. Hunter. Rebound by the Bulls.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Launches from deep. Williams' shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. In the corner, Murray with it. Passes it to Bay. Here's Young. Kicks it to Capella. Bay against DeRozan. Stolen by Ball. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Levine. Bay pulls it in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Hunter, the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball finds Drummond. For three, Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for DeRozan. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Until Ball picks one up.
You had a foul to give there, but you better not have it cost your team points.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Williams passes the ball. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bay. He dishes it to Hunter. Pass to Murray. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
That one misses for Murray.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Ball from long range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's the Hawks who... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for...
club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Dinwiddie, pass to Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
He shoots it. Young with the bucket.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That's going to send Trae Young to the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Bay. Here's Simmons. To the inside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Young, the pass to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Screen by Capella. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Johnson a screen on Young. To the paint. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Back to Bridges. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 6.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Johnson. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Now here's Bay. Outside Murray. Atlanta again missing. The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes back up. And
And it's good on the layup. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Hunter finds Young. Got a piece of it. Here's Bridges. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And he knocks down the first one.
Two shots.
And so Bay nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And let them hear you.
Johnson for three. And that's not going to go. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking. Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Claxton. That three's off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
A rack attack from Young. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've got to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
He does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Capella. Murray against Bridges. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Left side, Simmons. Out to the right wing. And it's Smith penetrating. Simmons has the open look. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Pass to Simmons. From 10 feet away. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Murray. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Here's Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. Off target from 3-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
They get it again. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Beyond the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. On the attack, Simmons. Smith passes to Simmons. Claxton with it. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Capella, screen on Simmons. Murray for three, hits the trifecta. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
Finney Smith, and the Nets miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. And Finney Smith over to help. Clock at 4. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Bay with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Bay, good. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Smith against Bogdanovich. Bridges outside. Simmons with a screen on Murray. Bridges passes to Simmons. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Simmons has got 14 points for the game. Pass to Capella. Bay from long range. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And he makes all 3. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Okongwu against Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Bogdanovich up top. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
The Nets, 35.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Griffin in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Team second. At the line.
Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie passes to Walker. Releases. And he misses his first shot.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. Here's Dinwiddie.
Who's got Spencer?
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. Right wing. Here's Claxton. Griffin pulls down the board. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. There's Young with the three. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Give him 8.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And the Nets lead by 9.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And that one's good.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Young. And he drives in. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And the bucket is good. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Simmons, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
For the tie. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Sadiq Bey comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. Fader on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Pass to Capella. Outside Young from downtown. And it's Young again missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Walker. The offensive rebound. Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's Bufkin, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson a screen on Murray. The kick out to Johnson to snap the cold streak. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
The free throw drops for Johnson. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Murray. Good. Murray's got a
skillful make by Murray. That's a challenging shot he likes taking.
To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Well, it's been an exciting game, plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Nets up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Smith. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. The Nets with a lead. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. Outside Johnson. That one is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Murray. It's good.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Walker, and it's Dinwiddie in for Smith. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie.
What a wingspan on this young man, able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Here's Young. There's the drive, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
High arcing shot, and there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Young looking for an opening to the inside. Bay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 1.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Yep, that one goes. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Pass to Claxton. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bay, and here's Capella. He's guarded by Claxton. Outside Young. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Trae Young, 3rd personal. Team's first.
Simmons with a screen on Young. Dinwiddie, no good. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading. Murray deciding where to go with it. Capella, screen on Bridges. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Young with it. Claxton picks him up. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Capella, the pass to Bay. Capella against Johnson. Outside for Bay. The 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Young against Bridges. Young on the drive. The kick to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Bay from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Team starter.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
Ben Simmons, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Off the mark. So this one belongs to the Hawks. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.